Hello and welcome back to the Xpert 11 Road to Glory series, where we are currently 9 points off safety and it really isn't looking like we're going to be able to survive, so for the rest of this season we're concentrating solely on development. I will take the relegation on the chin. We won't contest the games, it'll just be that really. Anyway, today's opponents are Rayo, the same team who had a complete disaster of a game last time out when Alvito Roma was sent off and Aquilus Santa Maria was injured, which resulted in a 1-0 win for Rayo, or was it 2-0? Either way, our team today is Dihor in goal, a back four of Thompson who makes his debut, Chapple, Santa Maria and Agenfjord. A midfield of Hansman, Manuel, Roma, Nesim and Kwiatkowski, and a front lone man of Celso Mota. Rayo meanwhile are going with a 4-4-2 formation for this game as opposed to the 3-4-3 they used against us last time. They're going with Austin Elliott in goal, a back four of Gavin Rush, Gavin Harding, Philip Bentley and Mick Kilshaw, a midfield of Mark Larney, Callum Siebert, Leo Borthwick and Cody Thistleton, and a front two of Jamie Monday and Ian Haworth. Right then, let's go live to the supermassive black hole for the match. The captains for this match, and for Knights of Cydonia we have Sergei Kwiatkowski, and for Rayo we have Gavin Harding. Referee for this match is Dictator of a skill 8 harshness 8. Knights of Cydonia in the red and yellow strip, while Rayo in the grey and black strip, as their first choice colours of red and white clash with Knights of Cydonia's home kit. So it's the away kit for the Rayo team. And we're about to get this match underway. And we're underway! And it is a rather cagey start here, both teams battling for possession, but Rayo are the strongest side, so I have no doubt they will get hold of the ball, and indeed there's starting to be a spike in possession for Rayo. And we are 27 minutes into the game, Rayo have the first chance, a precise header by Ian Haworth. And he opens the scoring. That is how bad we are at the moment. Ian Haworth has headed home from a corner to give them a 1-0 lead. But I'm not particularly bothered by the result much anymore because we are mainly playing for development. Let's see how things go elsewhere in the division. The Outcasts have taken the lead against Taunton Town as Eustace Chapple has been yellow carded for arguing. And that is his third yellow card of the season, so he will miss the match against Harlow Heroes. We've got a card for Rayo as Mark Larney has been yellow carded for handball. And we're coming up to half time, and at the end of the first half it is 1-0 to Rayo after Rayo have scored from their only chance of the game, which continues our poor luck run this season, which has eventually meant that we are effectively relegated in this position. Take a look at the other results though. Old Love Craftings are 2-0 up against Harlow Heroes. Man, that is a very surprising result if I do say so myself. Anyway, the second half is about to get underway now! And Raymond Hargreaves will replace Alvito Roma in our push for development, so we're going to switch things up a bit. Piero Pesninkon for Gilberto Manuel, and I think we're going to leave it at that. That'll be enough for now. We've got a card here for the Knights though. Edmund Hansman has been yellow carded from attack on behind. We're about 40 minutes remaining in this game and it's currently 1-0 to Rayo. And we have got some other results like St. Merv taking the lead against the King Perks, while Ian Haworth flicked her on goal straight at Geo Dihor. He's actually managed to save one for once, but yeah, St. Merv leading against the league leaders, the King Punks, and that could potentially threaten Outcast because Taunton Town have equalised. Ronnie Doolan on for Jamie Monday. So we've got a card here for the Knights again. It's our third yellow card of the game, and Sergei Kwiatkowski's been yellow card for arguing. So that's 3 yellow cards in the space of a single game. Jack Jamieson on for Ian Haworth. That's an interesting substitution there. And Taunton Town taking the lead against the Outcasts. So the Outcasts are in the relegation zone, the pre-season favourites. Callum Siebert's been yellow carded for something. I didn't really catch in the excitement of the Outcasts being in the relegation zone, but now the Harlow Heroes are in the relegation zone because Outcasts have equalised. It's all happening here, and we've got no chance here for the Knights. A little lob attempt by Eustace Chapple, high above the goal. We're getting to the last few minutes of this game, about 3 minutes plus extra time. We've got a shot by Jack Jamieson, the 22-year-old, scores! Jack Jamieson for Rayo gives Rayo a 2-0 lead, and that is a massive result for Rayo. But they've been just bumped back because Taunton Town are now 4-2 up against the Outcasts as we approach the end of the game, and the Outcasts are in the relegation zone and St. Murder out of the relegation zone. What a dramatic twist in this season so far. Marcus Agenfjord is Knights of Cydonia's man of the match, while Gavin Harding takes on the same role for Rayo. We've lost as expected, but this division is turning into quite something. This division has been completely topsy-turvy this time round, and the Outcasts could be going down with us into Division 6. Now before I get told about where I'm throwing my chances away of staying up, the fact is we're too poor for this division to be able to stay up properly, and I think we'd benefit better from another season in Division 6, maybe 2 more seasons in Division 6. Currently, strong tactics on our behalf only serve to limit the amount of damage done in defeat by the opposition, so we need to get our team into a stage where we're level in skill with them, and then we'll be able to compete a bit better, maybe in higher skill. Higher skill doesn't hurt after all. Given the calibre of opponents that we could be up against that are going down with us at the moment, like St. Mern and the Outcasts and the Harlow Heroes, we could be in for a very tough challenge to get back to Division 5 at the first attempt, so second attempt is likely to be the more realistic option for us. Team of the week is Anton Bjorkander of St. Mern in goal. The back four, Feliciano Tarai, St. Mern, Mick Kilshaw, Rayo, Emiliano Biacone, St. Mern, and Gavin Harding, Rayo. The midfield of Finlay Phillipson, Taunton Town FC, Kingsley Oaks, Old Love Craftians, Marshall Ware, the Outcasts, and Giro Callahan, Taunton Town FC. And the front two of Matsio Guerra, the King Punks, and Cal Myhill, St. Mern. D2K Virus is the manager of the round, but let's move on to the only important factor left for us this season, and that's DV. Giving Pierre Hestink half a game did the trick. He is now back on 17 DV. As well as this, Alvito Roma has moved up to 15 DV, and Aquila Santa Maria has moved up to 15 DV as well. Nathan Thompson in his first game moved up to 6 DV, although we'll be very hard pushed to get him up a bar, but you never know what might happen. It looks, however, like our senior players will struggle to retain their skill bars, and that might be a bit problematic in Division 6. We might have to get some new senior players when we eventually go back up. So, after today's game, the King Punks still lead the division, but the gap has closed significantly to just 3 points, following St. Mern's victory over the league leaders, which pulls them out of the relegation zone. Taunton Town won 4-2 at home to the Outcasts, which drops the Outcasts into the relegation zone. And despite Old Love Craftians' shock 3-1 away victory over Harlow Heroes, they are still in the relegation zone, while we are now about 10 points off safety. Next game is against Harlow Heroes, and you know what that means, another defeat and more DV playing, as we would just watch the rest of this division fight among themselves while giving them 3 wins. It's a fun old life, isn't it? See you next time, if you choose to be there next time.